Why do most people stay poor? Well, in the last video, we talked about financial literacy, building good spending habits, and fostering a good relationship with your money.
Oh, my darling. Oh, my darling, are you having another nightmare?
No,
There, sweetheart.
In today's video, we're going to talk about a couple more topics. And again, please pay close attention, because if you fall into any one of these habits, you may be fostering a bad relationship with your money, and you may be in detriment of staying poor. But first, hi, I'm Kwame. Welcome to the channel. If you are just joining us on this channel, we like to talk about personal and financial growth of the day. We're talking about breaking those bad habits that may be keeping you poor. So let's get into it. So let's talk about a little bit of external factors. An economic downturn. While economic downturns can be daunting, there are strategies to weather the storm. Building an emergency fund is crucial. And we touched on this a little bit in the last video, but aim for a saving 6 to 12 months of living expenses, and make sure you're upskilling and reskilling yourself to be able to jump back into the job market. And also consider diversifying your portfolio. In one of my other videos, I talk about how Bitcoin is a deflationary currency, and so that helps to combat inflation. Definitely make sure that you have a diversified portfolio that can combat inflation. I also talk about how you can use a high yield savings account to combat inflation as well. But if you use these investment strategies, they will help you to actually get ready for an economic downturn, right? Where you do lose your job, or many people lose their jobs, and the competition to actually get a job is very difficult. Also, many people have a short-term mindset.
What do we do? How do we stop this?
How do we stop it? With a big idea.
And to overcome a short-term mindset, you have to set clear and long-term goals. Visualize where you want to be 5, 10, 20 years from now. I actually have a goals board, a weekly and long-term goals board that I look at every day, and create a roadmap that you can implement to actually help you to increase your income, or just leveraging your ambitions to keep growing. And again, embracing budgeting as a daily tool. I know we talked about this in the last video about being able to check your accounts on a daily basis, or at least a weekly basis. Definitely look at your budget as well as much as possible, and make sure that budget aligns with your future aspirations. So we talked about diversifying your investments when it comes to an economic downturn, and also what you can do with, let's just say, a rainy day fund. But let's talk about how you can use your actual investment account and what you can do in there to secure your future. So diversification is your best friend when it comes to the unpredictability of the market. Start by spreading your investments across a lot of different asset classes. That can be stocks, bonds, crypto, and ETFs. And diversify those even further. So let's just take stocks, for example. Invest across different sectors like big pharma, tech, textile industries, utilities, and make sure that you're widely spread out, so that if a downturn in the market does come, your entire portfolio isn't super risky. And remember, a well-diversified portfolio is just good when it comes to those market fluctuations, and will provide a steadier return over time. And lastly, the psychological factors that are setting us back. Our emotions can be our biggest financial adversaries.
We all got feelings. I don't care how tough you're supposed to be.
And to combat this, you can adopt a very disciplined regimen. So that means don't go spending impulsively. And whenever you have an investment, don't look at the investments, just set them and forget them. And that just means you're not worried about the intraday fluctuations of the market. You're worried about the day-to-day fluctuations. And you're paying attention to the news, and you know when to pull out of certain investments and when not to. But again, this is all logically, not impulsively. Educate yourself on psychological traps like confirmation bias, or having a herd mentality, where you follow what everybody else is doing and not looking the other way. Oftentimes, everyone's looking at one thing, and really we should be looking in the opposite direction for the gains. And again, working with a financial advisor and creating a financial plan, no matter where you are in your tax bracket, is the way to go. Again, recognizing these pitfalls is the best way to create financial stability. With education, discipline, and a forward-thinking perspective, we can navigate through all these challenges. I hope you learned a little something in today's video. If this is your first time here, please like, subscribe, or share, or just leave a comment. But other than that, I hope you have an amazing day, and I will catch you on the next one.